gentlemen.
I wake up again, but it feel like I'm dead. I don't understand how you can feel this way. I don't want to move,
ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, baby.
And I'm not sure if I'll see another day. Whoa, we long for living it. I don't want you near. Don't you call? Try to be sincere, but it was too severe. My eyes are tired. They keep saying in the mirror I will not up. My eyes are
Oh, baby! Ladies and gentlemen,
watch it always
boys and girls, welcome in.
Spent 6 days on this tour.
Oh, baby, this is gonna be good. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome in as we get ready to set these drivers loose. Yo, Jonathan Gaston coming in with that follow, smashing that follow button. Welcome to the PeaceMaker family, Jonathan. Eric and my boy Eric coming in, smashing that like on the stream as well. What is good, Eric? How are you? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you're just tuning in, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, and hit that follow button as we're gonna get ready to rock and roll here from Eldora Speedway as it's the opening night here for the Invitational Dirt Series. As these drivers get ready to put on a wicked show here for us, man. We're gonna get ready for an absolutely amazing race, an absolutely amazing show. A lot of great, talented drivers, a lot of fast cars out here on the racetrack looking to get after it here for the first night of the series. Eric says, good. That's good to see my boy coming in with that share as well. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Eric. Much appreciated, my boy, coming in, showing all the love here in this one as we're going to get ready to set them loose, chat. Whew, this is going to be good. Man, there's so many good, fast, talented drivers out here on the field. We're going to just jump right in there. Make sure, you know, if we say any of the names wrong, I do apologize right out of the get-go. As we see Ryan Winchester out there, right there in the 51 machine, Joey Reeder, the 011 machine, that ancient gaming Premier Racing Setups, Sim Wrap Market 011, Ryan and Joey Reeder out there on the racetrack. Good to see Joey out there. We see the Scooby-Doo machine out there, the mystery machine out there as Brian Warner Jr. out onto the racetrack. We see Blake Danner out there as well in the 40 ride. We see Derek Husted out there as well in the 01. That's a slick looking ride there for the Speed Ranch 01 machine. Yo, Tony Martin. Tony coming in with the like on the stream. What's good, Tony? How are you? Tony Martin coming in, some matching that like on the stream. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, chat. Woo. Oh. Race Wraps, what's good? Are we not on Kick? Not right now, Race Wraps. So they want it on YouTube as well. So we're doing Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube here for this broadcast. But Race Wraps, we got a crazy new game that we're gonna be playing later on tonight on Kick and probably on Twitch as well. But it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like above and beyond. It's an insane game, I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty insane game.
Let's go!
Yo, Frank Fonda, Brandon Stearns.
Let's go!
Brandon, how do you say your last name? I'm gonna ask you that right now because I know I'm gonna get it wrong. I'm sure I'm gonna get it wrong. Mama Bear, Susie Dickinson coming in with the heart reaction. What is good, Mama Bear? Maddie, my boy, Mr. Fletchel coming in, showing the love. What's good, Maddie? How are you, my boy? Maddie coming in, showing the love, some mashing the heart reaction well as we're going to get ready to set these drivers loose here. A few more moments. I do believe we do have a few familiar faces in the field here. You know, there's a few familiar faces. You look out there, we see, obviously, Joey Reeder. We see Skylar Douglas. We see, I do believe we saw Keith Hackney out there as well in the 09 Laser Engraving, Simrap Markets, NLR. NH Lens, number 91 ride out there. We see Michael Launis out there as well in that 5 ride. Coming in, showing, that's a slick looking ride, I'm not gonna lie. That is a very, very slick ride. Luke Rakuski? Luke, I'm probably murdering that one. Hey girl, what's up, Maddie? What's up, my boy? Luke, how do you say your last name? I'm breaking it down probably a little bit too much. Rakuski? I don't know. I'm probably murdering it. Mama Bear says, hello, my boy. How are you? Luke coming in with that like on the stream. Wayne Caddick coming in, showing the love as well. What's good, Wayne? What's good, Luke? Luke coming in, showing the love with that heart reaction. See Michael Lana still out there. We see Dustin McElroy out there as well in the 94 ride. There's Luke out there in the number 33 machine. Is that the 33B? 33A? 33R. 33R. Okay, there we go. We finally got a good look at the side of that thing. Ryan Warner Jr. back out there in the 57. Ryan looking to lay down his quick lap time here as right now it's Keith Hackney with the quick time here in qualifying. Dalton Butcher, Robbie Milburn, Matthew Fott, and Michael Alanis are our top 5 right now here in this one. Matthew Clank coming in with that like on the stream on Facebook as well. Let's go, Matthew. Let's go, my boy. Boo. Kick is my gig. Kick is definitely very, very good. We do love Kick. That is for certain. That is for certain. Kick is definitely one of the places to be. But we'll be back there tonight. We'll be back there tonight, Matthew. Don't you worry, my boy. Don't you worry. All right, looks like qualifying coming to a close here, so we're going to get ready for heat race number 1 in just a few more moments as heat race number 1 about to get underway. 18 drivers looking to punch their ticket into the A main feature event as they get done their qualifying session and ready to rock and roll here for the A main feature event. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to what's going to be a absolutely amazing show. A lot of very, very fast, very talented race car drivers out there on the racetrack going to take on the beautiful, beautiful racetrack of Eldora Speedway. Jonathan coming in, showing the love as well. Jonathan Gaston coming in with that heart reaction. Let's go, Jonathan. Jonathan coming in, showing the love with that heart, as we're going to get ready to set these drivers loose here in just a few more moments. If you guys are tuning in on Facebook or YouTube, hit that like button on the stream. If you're watching on, obviously Facebook or Twitch, hit the follow button. If you're on YouTube, hit that sub button as we continue to build everywhere and anywhere. We continue to get bigger and better every single day of the week as... Man, look at this beautiful, beautiful sunset here from Eldora Speedway. This racetrack is absolutely pristine, and we're going to see some wild, crazy, side-by-side racing here throughout this one. It's going to be a absolutely amazing, amazing show here for all of us to enjoy tonight. Yo, Dustin Maggard. Dustin, I probably murdered your last name. Dustin coming in, showing the love with the like on the stream as well. Coming in, showing the love. How are you, Dustin? How you doing? Jonathan, Matthew, how you guys doing as well? Coming in with the love as well. Coming in, smashing the like on the stream as we're gonna get ready to set these drivers loose. Looks like we got about
let's go.
We got about a couple seconds left here before qualifying officially comes to a close, and we'll get ready here for our first heat race of the evening. Yo, what's good, Drew? Drew Allen Spencer up in the chat. What's good, Drew? Drew coming in, showing the love, smashing that like on the stream as well. Luke says, I'm just the field filler. Oh, come on now, Luke. You don't want... Anything is possible if you put your mind to it, homie. Anything is possible if you put your mind to it. That's 100%. Okay, anything can happen. You just got to find that right line, that right, throttle setting to get around the racetrack here. Maybe playing a little bit smart, a little bit strategy. 50 laps around this racetrack, you're going to see guys, maybe possibly burning tires off. Maybe save a little bit of extra tire and, put the hammer down late in the race and find your way towards the front. You never know. You never know. You can never say never. That's the big thing. You can never say never, chat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to get ready here for heat race number 1 as these drivers get loaded into the sim. We're going to get ready here as the 91 ride. Our quick time in qualifying is the Majula Say Speed Shop Sim Wrap Market 09 laser engraving NH Lens number 91. That is Keith Hackney. To his outside in the 0 ride, it's the Rocket 1 chassis Speed Ranch setups number 0. That is Matthew Felt. I'm hoping I say that right. Matthew Felt. And then in position number 3 in the 22 ride, we see Tony Martin. To his outside in the 54. That is James Hannon. Starting in position number 5 in the 94, that is Dustin McElroy. Into his outside in the 14 ride, that is Skylar Douglas. 6 drivers getting ready to go to battle here in this one. Everybody is going to make it into the show. No one is going to go home. So this is just solely to set our lineups here for the A main feature event, as Keith Hackney is going to see the green flag fly here, and he's going to set the field loose. So Hackney in the NH Lens, Papa Mike Promotions, NLR number 91 ride out in front. Here's that Papa Mike Promotions ride quickly down to the bottom side through corner number 3 and 4. He's going to lead lap number 1 as Matthew Felt tries to find a way up and around this 91 machine. You see the 22 with those beautiful chrome numbers there on the side door of that 22 ride, really shining bright here at Eldora Speedway. Currently in that 3rd position on the racetrack. James Hannon in position number 4. Dustin McElroy there in that 5th position, and Skylar Douglas bringing up the rear of the field here as our lineup from the drop of the green flag is staying rather accurate here. We haven't seen anyone make any moves yet, but we do see the 0 ride trying to peek his nose underneath of Keith Hackney. So Hackney might have his hands full here as the 0 machine trying to find something down low on the bottom side as the Kamikaze Motorsports 0 machine trying to find something here down around the bottom side of the racetrack as Keith Hackney continues to lead the way. Hackney out in front. We haven't seen a single pass all race long. Everyone kind of got into line here, and that's where they've stayed right from the drop of the green flag. Everybody holding on to their starting positions here in heat race number 1. Some great racing, some great driving here, but right now with only 6 cars on the racetrack, a lot of room to maneuver around, a lot of room to grow here, and a lot of room to try to find, some speed out there on the racetrack, as this racetrack is still fairly slick, only up on the high side. We start to see some pretty slick stuff. See Keith Hackney going right through it up to the high side there in corner number 4. As he's going to see the white flag fly. So one more time around here for Keith Hackney. Hackney with one more time down the backstretch, down into corner number 3, down and out of corner number 4. It's all the 91 right as Keith Hackney picks up heat race win number 1. Michael Felt, Tony Martin, James Hannon, Dustin McElroy, and Skylar Douglas rounding out the field there in heat race number 1 as we're going to get ready here for our 2nd heat race on the evening. Yo, Curtis and Sarah Turf coming in with the like on the stream. What's good, Kurt? What's good, Sarah? How are you? Coming in, showing the love, smashing the like on the stream. Brock Champ coming in with that like in the share as well. Tyler Robinson coming in with that like. Mama Bear, Susie Dickinson says, way to go, Hackney. A great run right there for Keith, as Keith able to pick up heat race win number 1 as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 2. Heat race number 2 rolling out onto the racetrack. Yo, King Bud. King Bud coming in, showing the love over there on Twitch. How are you, King Bud? King Bud coming in, showing the love. Over on Facebook as well, King Bud coming in, on YouTube coming in, showing the love. King Bud everywhere here in this one. He's over on YouTube, he's on Twitch, he's everywhere, showing all the love. Go Tony, says Robert Martin, let's go. Chad Lang coming in with that like on the stream. Robert Martin coming in with that like as well, as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 2. Starting on the pole. In the 38 machine, the Speed Ranch setups, that is Dalton Butcher. To his outside in the 5 ride, it is the Ghost Energy. Anybody got a anybody got a setup? Nice graphics number 5 ride of Michael Launis. As Launis starting outside pole. Then we see Kevin Brau there in position number 3 in the 26. I'm probably murdering Kevin's last name. Then we see Jonathan Gaston there in position number 4. The 0-1 ride of Derek Husted and Blake Danner rounding out the field here as we're going to go green flag racing in heat race number 2. It's heat race number 2 underway here in this one. Quickly, the 38 ride, the no weak links number 38 machine of Dalton Butcher out in front as Butcher leads the way. Kevin Brau there in position number 2 as he works to the bottom side here. As anybody got up, set up. Number 5 ride there in position number 3. Unfortunately, sliding back one spot is at risk here of losing another one as here comes Jonathan Gaston. Gaston looking to try to go for that slide job there as he goes up the racetrack. Unfortunately, couldn't make that pass there in corner number 1 and 2. So Lannis holds on to that third position on the racetrack. Jonathan Gaston there in position number 4, and Derek Husted right there ready to pounce in position number 5. Fortunately for Blake Danner, sliding back ever so slightly as the 40 machine there in position number 6. Dalton Butcher, though, out in front, continuing to lead the way here as he's got that 38 ride hooked up down on the bottom side of the racetrack, just rolling through the good tacky stuff, the hard packed track there on the bottom side of the racetrack. We did see a few drivers trying the extreme high side like we saw Keith Hackney do, but it looks like everyone slowly but surely starting to work their way back towards the bottom side of the racetrack. This man, bottom side, definitely the preferred line right now. Everyone finding a ton of speed down there as Dalton Butcher continues to lead the way as the 38 ride out in front, showing these drivers how to get it done here in this one. This time, though, through corner number 3 and out at corner number 4, we're going to see the white flag fly. So one more time around here for the 38 machine. As he heads down through corner number 1 and out of corner number 2, he's going to head down the back straightaway one more time into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. It's all Dalton Butcher here in heat race number 2. Kevin Brau, Michael Lannis, Derek Husted, Jonathan Gaston, and Blake Danner rounding out the field there in heat race number 2. As we're going to get ready here for heat race number 3. As these drivers get loaded into the stand, we're going to get ready to set them loose. Yo, my boy Caleb, Mr. Ramsey coming in, showing the love with the like on the stream, jumping in with that exclamation mark followage with the 540 days of being a follower. Absolutely insane, my boy. Absolutely insane. Whippersnapper coming in, showing the love. What is good? What's going on, my guy? You know what's going on, Tony. You know what's going on, my boy. And racing action like always. Some good, hard racing action here.
Let's go!
From Eldora Speedway. So we're going to get ready here for heat race number 3. As these drivers loaded onto the racetrack, starting on the pole in the Speed Ranch number 9, that is Robbie Milburn to his outside. In the 1 ride, that is Brandon Starnes? I think it's Brandon starting on the outside pole. Starting on the inside of row number 2 in the Ancient Gaming, bucked up Premier Racing Setups, FGR Excel. Premier Racing Setups number 011, that is Joey Brewer to his outside in the Scooby-Doo machine. That is the 57 ride of Brian Warner Jr. starting inside of row number 3. In the 33, that is Luke Rakuski. And to his outside, that's the 51 ride of Ryan Winchester, as we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here in heat race number 3. It says 21 days, but it's been longer. It's definitely been longer. Definitely been longer, my boy. Keep on keeping on, my guy. Absolutely, Caleb. Absolutely, my boy. You know it, homie. As Robbie Milburn out in front. Brandon Starnes there in position number 2. Joey Reeder right there in position number 3 as Reeder trying to be our leader here. Trying to find something up through the middle to high side of the racetrack is the 57 of Brian Warner Jr. down to the bottom side. The 33R of Luke Rakuski there in position number 5, and Ryan Winchester rounded out the field here in that 51 machine. Yeah, I've had mine being reset a few times. Yeah. Facebook does that every once in a while. They're crazy with it sometimes. As we get a battle here at the front of the field, as here comes the 1 machine, Brandon Starnes down to the bottom side. He's going to slide up in front of the 9M machine of Robbie Milburn, as Milburn is going to cross him back over. A great battle here. One of our first passes we've seen on the evening is another little slide job there out of the M9. Down to the bottom side goes Brandon Starnes. As Starnes going to jump back to the front of the field here. The 9M machine is going to try to find something back down the bottom side of corner number 1 and 2. He's going to pull the slider once again. Just barely cleared the front nose of that 1 ride. Brandon Starnes going to try to keep that top spot here, but Robbie Milburn continuing to battle down to his inside with these slide jumps here at the front of the field. Joey Reeder sitting right in front of that one as the M9 couldn't quite pull the trigger there on that slider. That's going to open up the door for the one machine of Brandon Starnes to pull away from the rest of the field. Robbie Milburn back into second as we see the white flag fly. One more time around here for Brandon Starnes. The Starnes out in front. Starnes down through corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. He's going to pick up heat race win number 3 on the evening. Robbie Milburn, Joey Reeder, Brian Warner Jr., Luke Rakuski, and Ryan Winchester rounding out the field here in this one. As we're going to get ready here for our main feature event. No practice, no nothing. These drivers are going to jump right down pit side, and we're going to get ready to set them loose here. Line them up and put them back onto the racetrack for our main feature event. Yo, Charles Barnes, my boy Charles coming in with the like on the stream. Clayton Wise coming in with that like as well. Let's get it, baby. No, this is my new Facebook account. Old one got hacked. Oh, yeah, that's definitely what got you there, Tony. That's the one that got you right there. It's the new account for certain. Oh, left. Yeah, mine shows like a year, and I've been here way longer. Yeah, sometimes it's Facebook, man. Sometimes like they'll send out invites. Like if people like the stream, it'll send out invites to like re-like it. And I think that a lot of times like mixes it up quite a bit. Mama Bear, Susie Dickinson coming in with the 440 days of being a follower. Absolutely insane, Mama Bear, with the 440 days of being a follower here on PeaceMaker Gaming, as we're going to get ready to set these drivers back loose on the racetrack. Starting on the pole in this one, in the Papa Mike Promotions Simrap Market NH Lens NLR number 91 is the Majula C Speed Shop. Number 91 of Keith Hackney to his outside in the 38 machine. It's the Speed Ranch ride of Dalton Butcher, as Butcher going to start there on the outside of the front row. Starting in position number 3 in the 1 ride, that is Brandon Starnes. And then starting in position number 4, the 0 ride, that is Michael Felt. Then we see Robbie Milburn and Kevin Brau there in 5th and 6th. Tony Martin and Michael Launis there in the 7th and 8th position. Then we see Joey Reeder on the inside of row number 5. To his outside, the 54 is James Hannon. Then we see Derek Husted, Brian Warner Jr., Dustin McElroy, Jonathan Gaston, Luke Rakuski, Skylar Douglas, Blake Danner, and Ryan Winchester, as we're going to end all the anticipation with our feature presentation, as our main feature event is underway here from Eldora Speedway. Quickly, it's Keith Hackney out in front as Hackney hooked up down on the bottom side of the racetrack. He's going to lead lap number 1. He's going to try to start to break away from the rest of the field here as Dalton Butcher up on the high side in position number 2 as the 0 machine. The Speed Ranch ride all over his back bumper there. His teammates there at the front of the field. A little bit of 3, almost 4 wide battling here as here comes the 26 machine of Kevin Brau. Is Brau right down to the bottom side as well, trying to avoid the contact with the 1 ride of Brandon Starnes. Is Starnes there in position number 4 and looking for more down on the bottom side of the racetrack. But here comes Dalton Butcher up to the high side. Dalton's going to take the lead away from the 91 machine of Keith Hackney. Hackney going to slide back here just ever so slightly. You got to imagine 91 machine possibly saving some tires here. We've seen this before out of that 91 machine. You know, he's usually right on the ball, but sometimes that man will settle down and kind of roll back ever so slightly throughout this race and kind of save a bit of tire, a little bit of extra traction for late in this one. As Dalton Butcher continues to lead the way, his Speed Ranch teammate right there in position number 2. It's the 0. Actually, I think it's reading as the 7-0 ride. I'm not 100% sure what it says on the side of it. I do believe it is the 0-7 of Matthew Felt there in position number 2. Robbie Milburn now jumping up into position number 3. Keith Hackney slides back, now has Brandon Starnes down to his inside here, and Kevin Brau there in position number 6. Tony Martin there in 7th in that beautiful 22 machine with the chrome 22 on the side of that one. You can't miss those 22s out there on the racetrack. The 54 rider, James Hannon there in 8th. Brian Warner Jr. in the Scooby-Doo is the Mystery Machine there in 9th. And then battling side by side for our 10th position on the racetrack. You see the 5 rider, Michael Lanis, and the 95 of Jonathan Gaston. He can throw the 0-1 ride up. Derek Husted into the mix as he jumps up to the high side. Gets a big run out of the 0-1 ride. And then we see the 0-11 right there behind them. That is the Premier Racing Setups machine of Joey Reeder, as Reeder there in 13th. Dustin McElroy there in 14th. Skylar Douglas looking to his outside of the 14 line. Is going to make that pass over the 94. Luke Rakuski there in position number 16. Ryan Winchester and Blake Danner bringing up the rear of the field that's out in front. It's all Dalton Butcher as Butcher continues to lead the way. Michael Fout right there in position. Matthew Fout, right there in position number 2. Then we see Robbie Milburn, Brandon Starnes, Keith Hackney rounding out our top 5 as Hackney still inside the top 5 here, but has that 26 machine all over his back bumper here. As the top 4 starting to spread themselves away from the rest of the pack. As you see that 38 ride really trying to jump out here and lead a lot of laps quickly in this one, and trying to get this one done in a way before the tires really start to fall off. And no caution flags, but there is the caution flag. Aaron, my man, you the best. Dustin, my boy, Mr. Dustin Benton coming in showing the love. Let's go NLR. Mr. Ely, Josh Ely, my boy, coming in with the 190 star dono. Are you kidding me, Josh? Are you kidding me? My boy coming in with the 190 star dono, coming in showing the love here in this one. Ricky Chandler coming in with the like on the stream as well. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, chat. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button, or if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, as we're going to get a quick look back to see what brought out caution flag number 1 here on the evening, as I'm not 100% sure what may have happened here. Take a look. I'm going to take a look through some of the guys that are deeper in the field here. I do see the 5 machine up in the outside wall here a little bit, so that might be for Michael Lanis, as see him up in the outside fence. We'll take a look and see what happens. The 5 machine drives it in there. Yo, Justin Toll, my boy Justin coming in. Yes, the 5 ride, unfortunately, here for the Dice Designs and Graphics. Number 5 machine, anybody got a setup. Number 5 machine with some heavy damage here. See that right front completely busted up, and unfortunately for Michael, he's going to have to take that thing down pit side to get some repairs done. It's some heavy right front damage here. So the crew's going to go to work on that thing. We're going to get ready to set these drivers back loose here for our first restart of the race. It's all Michael Lanis' fault? Yeah, it's all Michael's fault, unfortunately. Oh, dang, I would be in this race. I've never seen you broadcast late models. Oh, Justin, my boy, I broadcast everything, homie. Matthew coming in with that hashtag best in the business. Mr. Ty Dickinson coming in with the hashtag as well. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Ty. As the green flag back out into the air here in this one. Dalton Butcher out in front as he tries to hold off the 0-7 of Matthew Fod. Is Fod there in position number 2. Here comes the 1 ride, though, of Brandon Starnes. Starnes there in position number 3. Robbie Milburn there in 4th as these guys continue to duke it out. We see Kevin Raoult jumping up and taking the outside lane here as him and Keith Hackney continue to battle side by side. Hackney down on the bottom to middle side of the racetrack. A little bit of a slider line there. Not going all the way up to the outside wall because he doesn't have enough room to get up there and clear that 26 machine. Keith Hackney there in 6th, continuing to show the way here on the bottom side of the racetrack. Everyone else starting to migrate slowly but surely up towards the high side. There you go. You see the 91 now jumping up there as well. So everyone jumping up to the high side of the racetrack. James Hannon there in the 54 ride. Now you see the 0-1 ride of Derek Husted jumping down there as well in the 0-1 machine. Here comes Joey Reeder in the 0-11 as he's going to jump up into position number 8. Jonathan Gaston right there behind him in that 10th position. Tony Martin and the 57 of Brian Warner Jr. rounding out our top 12 as we're going to jump into a quick PeaceMaker Gaming. Crank it up. So ladies and gentlemen, crank up that volume and cheer on your favorite drivers here in this one as we're going to crank it up. All right, as the caution flag coming out here in this one. For our second time, we'll take a look back and see what brings out this caution flag as the field getting bunched back together again. We'll take a look and see what happens to bring out caution flag number 2 on the evening. Looks like definitely not our race leader. We do see the 33 rider Luke Rakuski here having some issues. Still on the racetrack already.
Let's go!
I don't know, chat. Where's this caution flag at? Where are we looking? Oh, maybe the 40 rider Blake Dan are having some issues possibly. Take a look here at the 40 machinists. Oh, it's the 5 rider Michael Launis again.
Let's go!
Nope. We're in the wrong spot, chat. Where are we at here? Where are we at? We're all disoriented. Ty giving out my secrets and stuff. Here we go. A little bit of contact, just unfortunately getting underneath the 39R ride. The 40 machine getting some hard contact there into the outside wall, and that's what brings out our second caution flag here on the evening. Just getting in there a little bit too deep for the 51, gets underneath the 33R, and fortunately lifts up those rear tires, breaks the traction, and knocks that 33R loose, and we'll have to stack them up, rack them up, and get ready to go back to green flag racing. My best game, Francisca, absolutely, absolutely. This is the best game. Depends on what you're smoking. Oh my gosh. Working, dropping a like. Let's go, Kevin. Much appreciate my boy coming in, showing the love. Justin Johnson coming to the like. Bubba Carden coming in, smashing that like as well. Brian Taff with that heart reaction. Ty Dickinson with the like. Johnny Nolan coming in with the like. Francisca Nico coming in with the like as well. Joshua Peacock coming in, showing the love, smashing that like as well. And boom, put out the dart. It's caution time. You know it, Ty. You know it, my boy. As we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing and see Keith Hackney and the 38 ride down the bottom side of the racetrack, trying to cool these tires off, trying to get them a little bit of extra coolness, trying to make it so that they can survive a little bit longer as Justin Toll, my boy Justin coming in with the like and the share. What is good, Justin? My boy coming in again with another 50-star bomb. Much love, homie. Coming in showing all the love. Let's get a hashtag Justin up in the chat. Let's get a hashtag Josh up in the chat as well for Mr. Ely coming in, showing the love early on as well, as we're going to get ready to set these drivers back loose. We're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. I wish you quit forcing people to send stars. Shaking my head. I know, right? I know. How dare I? How dare I? As Dalton Butcher is going to see the green flag back out into the air as we are back to green flag racing here at Eldora Speedway. So you get a good look right there. The caution flag going to come right back out here. So cautions breeding cautions here in this one, as we're going to get caution flag number 3. Looks like Ryan Winchester having some issues here. We'll take a look and see what happens to the 51 machine. Justin Toll, my boy Justin, coming in with another double 50, as the 51 ride unfortunately plants it into that outside wall here right at the flag stand. Just it's a little loose and gets into that wall. The car gets in there and unfortunately bites in, spins around, and tears that car up pretty something fierce here. Seems stuck down there on the bottom side of the racetrack. He's going to take that thing down pit side. As see that front nose and the right front all tore apart there. So a tough break for the 51 machine, as we're going to get these drivers stacked back up, racked back up, and ready to go back to green flag racing. I do what I want. Exactly, Justin. You do what you want. Justin Toll coming in again with another pair of 50-star donos. Absolutely insane, my boy. Much love. Whoa, Justin. Save some ladies for the rest of us. That is 100% accurate. Justin Toll, the big D, up in the chat right now. Currently not to 10 stars ahead of Josh Ely. Josh Ely could be the big D of the night, but right now, Justin Toll, he's got the big D up in the chat, as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Some wicked racing action already, and you can see Keith Hackney starting to try to work himself back up towards the front here. So you got to think maybe the 91 is done trying to save a little bit of tires here, and he's going to try to push that Majula Say Speed Shop NLR number 91 ride to the front of the field. Nice try, Ty. Nice try, my boy. That is 5,000 and then a star. But unfortunately, that's not how it works, my boy. That's not how it works. If your bank account wasn't hacked, I mean, you'd be able to get in on the fun and you could be the big D out there, but that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Getting hacked, not having proper security on your bank account. That's rough, homie. As we're gonna get ready to go back to green flag racing, Dalton Butcher continuing to lead the way as the 07 rider Matthew Felt there to his outside. Keith Hackney in position number 3 with the M9 machine. Robbie Milburn to his outside. Kevin Baru there in position number 5. So we're going to get ready to set these drivers back loose. It was hacked by a Canadian. Oh, gosh. Oh, Californian. Same thing. Yeah, pretty much at this point. As the green flag back out into the air here in this one. Quickly, the 38 ride putting the pedal to the metal. Here comes Keith Hackney as he goes for the slide job over the 07 of Matthew Felt. As Felt there in position number 3 now is Hackney. Back into position number 2, and he's got his eyes set on that number 38, Dalton Butcher. Butcher coming up and through the field here, trying to hold off the hard-charging NH lens machine of Mr. Keith Hackney. Matthew Felt there in 3rd. Robbie Milburn there in 4th. Oh, snap. Hackney isn't holding back anymore. No, he's not. Hackney's on the move. My boy, Matthew Glenn coming in with the 50-star dono. Let's go, Matthew. Matthew coming in with the 50-star dono as well, showing the love as see this battle at the front of the field. The 38 ride trying to run away from Keith Hackney, but Hackney slowly but surely rolling in to that 38 ride's back bumper here, closing in on Dalton Butcher, our race leader, as Keith Hackney looking to try to take this lead back away as the caution flag gonna come back out here for the 4th time in this one. So our 4th caution flag of the evening is gonna fly. We'll take a look and see what happens as it looks like Skylar Douglas in the 14 ride here gonna have some issues. We'll take a look and see as it just looks like 14 just super loose here going through the corner. I think he gets a little bit of help there as he tried to save it, almost had it saved, and then the 94 I think just coming in just ever so slightly gonna make that little bit of contact. Actually it's the 33 ride, the 33R possibly? Yeah, the 33R unfortunately just getting a little bit underneath of him and spinning him around there. So a tough break there. The 14 ride. Yo, Matthew Glenn coming in with another 100 stars. Are you kidding me? Justin Toll coming in with the 1,000 stars as well. Are you kidding me, Justin? Are you kidding me, Matthew? Are you guys kidding me, baby? Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up here for Justin Toll. Matthew Glenn coming in with the massive, massive star bombs. Are you guys kidding me? Are you guys kidding me? Oh my gosh, boys coming in showing all the love. Let's go, Hackney, says Matthew. Justin coming in with the 1,000 stars as well, activating a star party challenge. Are you kidding me? Coming in with the star party in this one. Much love, Matthew. Much love, Justin. Matthew! My boy, Mr. Glenn, coming in with another 50-star dono as well. Are you kidding me? Hey, Justin, can you send 1,000 stars for me? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Was that before or after he sent the 1,000 stars? You guys are way too crazy, way too kind, as we're going to go back to green flag racing. Dalton Butcher trying to hold off Keith Hackney as the 38 ride slides up the racetrack right in front of the nose of that 91 machine. Robbie Milburn going to try to use that high side here. Here comes the 01. Derek Houston up inside the top 5 now. Started deep in this one as the 01 machine up on the high side of the racetrack looking to try to get around the 07 of Matthew Felt. As Felt there in position number 5. Now he's going to try to fall back in the line as here comes the 22 machine as Tony Martin working himself up into this picture as well. Matthew, Justin, are you guys kidding me? Are you guys kidding me right now about all the 50-star donos? You guys are absolutely insane. Boys, you guys are way too courteous, way too kind coming in with the big star bombs as Keith Hackney's able to jump up and take this lead away here. So Keith Hackney now out in front in this one as Hackney makes the pass. We're going to take a look back and see how he got it done as he goes for the slide job, possibly here in 3 and 4. Yes, he does. Slides up in front of the 38 ride, and Hackney is going to take back the top position in this one. So move the NH Lens, Papa Mike Promotions, Majula Say Speed Shop, SWM Machine up into the top spot here once again as Dalton Butcher back into position number 2. Robbie Milburn there in that 3rd spot. Derek Husted into position number 4, and Matthew Fout there into position number 5. Justin! Are you kidding me? Justin coming in with another 1,000-star dono, says that's for Ty. Oh my gosh. You guys are way too crazy, bro. You guys are way too crazy. Justin says, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, you're done, my boy. That's enough. That's enough. You guys are way too generous, man. Way too kind. Matthew, Justin, you guys are absolutely crazy. As the caution flag coming out here, the last thing I think Keith Hackney wanted to see is that's going to bring the rest of the field right back to his rear bumper as we'll take a look back and see what brings out this caution flag. Let me see here. Where are we at with this one? Trying to see, possibly, looks like the 51 ride slow on the racetrack here again. We'll see if we can get a look at what may have happened here. The Ryan Winchester. You see the 94 up into the outside fence. I haven't seen anything since then except for, oh, the 94 just absolutely blistered that outside wall. Debris on the racetrack. I do believe that's what's going to bring out our 5th caution flag of the evening as Dustin McElroy, unfortunately, hard up into that outside wall. So we're going to get him stacked back up, racked back up, and ready to go back to green flag racing. Keith Hackney trying to park this 09 laser engraving NLR Papa Mike Promotions number 91 ride down into victory lane here for the opening night of the Invitational Dirt Series here with the super late models at Eldora Speedway. He's looking to try to start this series off on the right foot as Mr. Glenn Matthew coming in with another 50 stars. If somebody sends 5,000 stars, Peace will do a shirtless stream. Oh my gosh. Oh my, a shirtless stream? What are you talking about, Willis? Come on now, maybe a bathtub stream. I think that's about as good as I could get. I don't have a hot tub, so I can't do a hot tub stream, that's for certain. As we see the lights turned off, the official iRacing face truck, we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Keith Hackney sees the green flag back out into the air as he quickly puts the pedal to the metal and tries to pull away from the rest of the field. Hackney out in front. Dalton Butcher there in second. Derek Husted trying to work the high side here to jump up and take position number 3 away from the M9 machine of Robbie Milburn. Jonathan Gaston trying to jump up and take position number 5 away here as he's got Joey Reeder in the Agent Gaming Premier Racing Setup 011 ride. They're in position number 6 to 07. Matthew Fout trying to hold on to that 7th position on the racetrack. Kevin Brahu there in position number 8, battling side by side with the 07 ride. Brian Warner, Brandon Starnes there rounding out our top 10. James Hannon in 11th. Luke Rakuski there in 12th. Skylar Douglas, Dustin McElroy, Blake Danner, Ryan Winchester, Tony Martin, and unfortunately, calling it an early night here is the 5 ride of Michael Launis as Launis parked down pit side. Don't let that happen. Thank you. Don't let that happen. Oh my gosh. We definitely don't need no hot tub stream. That's dang right, Scott. That's dang right. You know what? 5,000 stars for me not to do it. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. As we're going to see the caution flag come back out here for the 6th time in this one. The caution flag coming back out as Dyer starting to fade away. Racetrack starting to slick off. Things starting to get a little bit more treacherous here. As you see already some pretty heavy damage here to the 22 ride. Looks like he's gotten up into the outside wall. We'll take a look and see what happened as he just sends it into the corner, and unfortunately car goes straight up into the outside fence and just tears up that right front fender, debris on the racetrack and everything else. And unfortunately, you can see that right front pointed the wrong direction. Pointed the wrong way there, and unfortunately for the 22, trying to get that car turned down pit side, and that's what's going to bring out the caution flag here. And We're going to stack them up, rack them up, and try it all over again. What's this for? This is a league, Ethan. This is a league for, it's called the Invitational League. It's called the Invitational League. He will do it in a rainbow shirt and pink tutu. I'm out on that one, Scotty. I'm out on that one. I stand with Nick Merckx. Okay, Scott, send 5,000 stars to prevent the shirtless stream. Oh my gosh. Ty, you're just trying to... Brau is pronounced like brow. Brow. See, it's bra. Bra and a U. Brau. But that's my mind. That's where my mind goes. Brow, I kind of thought maybe, or like Bauer, or fucking something. Last names are crazy, bro. Last names are crazy, okay? As Brow up inside the top 10 here still, the 26th rider, Kevin Brow. Okay, I'm glad that someone jumped in and let me know, though. I'm glad someone let me know. Tony coming in with the star in the 5,000. That's not quite how it works, Tony, but nice try, though. Nice try. No, your mind sucks. We all know this. Brow. Listen, no, okay? It's Canadianism, okay? It's Canadianism up here, okay? Don't you do that to me. Justin, my boy, you said you were done, homie, and you're going to come in with the 200-star Dodo Invitational. I wasn't invited. What? I know. I don't. Listen, if you want to try to get invited, the guy you'd want to probably message would be either Dalton Butcher or probably Michael Launis. They're the two guys you would probably want to jump into. We're going to get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go back to green flag racing here from Eldora Speedway. Quickly, Keith Hackney going to put his pedal to the metal here, trying to run away from the rest of the field. It's the 91 ride looking to try to pick up the first checkered flag here of the Invitational as he's out in front. Hackney continuing to lead the way. Dalton Butcher into position number 2 here as Derek Husted, slow and steady, picking him off here, has worked that 0-1 ride, that beautiful black and pink purple machine. Up into position number 3, Jonathan Gaston up into that 4th spot. Robbie Milburn trying to hang on here as he's into position number 5. But here comes Joey Reeder. Reeder down to the bottom side here through the middle, trying to find a way up and around the M9 machine as Kevin Brown right there in that 8th position, the 0-7 ride. Matthew Bout is going to jump up onto the high side here, and he's going to make the move around the 26 to take position number 7 away from Kevin Brow. As Brow try to hold on here as here comes the 1 rider, Brandon Starnes, as Starnes going to jump up there as well in the 1 machine into position number 8 as Keith Hackney continues to lead the way. The 38 ride of Dalton Butcher trying to stick right there with him, trying to track down that 91 machine as Derek Husted there in position. Number 3 gets up into the wall. Heavy damage. Heavy damage here for the 0-1 ride, and we're going to see the caution flag come back out. Are you kidding me? Such a good run here for Derek Husted, and right there gets up into the outside wall and brings out what could possibly our final caution flag of the evening. So we'll take a look and see what happens here. To that 0-1 ride, you can see the whole front end tore apart, missing a tire. As he comes out of the corner here, he's just going to pancake the outside wall and drives up into it, and a couple big hits there. He's going to tear that car apart, unfortunately. Has no right front tire, has a ton of damage on that car as he's slow on the racetrack trying to get down to pit lane here, and unfortunately for the Speed Ranch 0-1 machine, he's going to come down pit side here. As you can see, that tire completely gone, the sparks flying out from underneath of it, driving across the pavement there, and he's going to pull her into the pit box, and the crew is going to have a lot of work to do to try to get him back out onto the racetrack. So we're going to get him stacked back up and ready to go back to green flag racing. You see Keith Hackney down on the bottom side of the racetrack here once again, running through that tacky stuff that's still down there, trying to get some moisture onto the tires, trying to cool them down ever so slightly, hoping to add a little extra grip to those tires here late in this one, as we'll get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go back to green flag racing. Hackney got invited due to his shirtless videos. That's a possibility. You never know. You never know. Oh, Launis, all talks to him. Yeah, you better talk to him. You better talk to him, figure out what's going on with him. Justin, I was expecting that that beautiful green machine of his, that 5 ride up towards the front of the field. In a shootout to the line, can't ask for more, absolutely, as we're going to go back to green flag racing quickly. The 91 rider, Keith Acme, sees that green flag back out into the air. He's going to put the pedal to the metal here as he tries to open up a 3-4 car length lead here down the backstretch, down into corner number 3. Down and out of corner number 4 here as they're going to go across the start-finish line. We're going to see 2 more laps left to go. 2 more circuits here at Eldora Speedway as Keith Acme looking to try to park that 91 ride down in victory lane. Dalton Butcher trying to hunt him down in the 38 machine right there in second. And now up into position number 3. It's the 95 ride of Jonathan Gaston as Gaston's going to jump up into that 3rd spot on the racetrack as the white flag has been displayed. One more time down the backstretch, down into corner number 3. Hackney going to go through the slide job lane up to the high side of the racetrack. Nice and easy, staying breezy, down across the start-finish line. It's Keith Hackney picking up the checkered flag here in this one. The first invitational race of the series here in the 91 machine. Keith Hackney is going to park it down in the Eldora Speedway victory lane. Dalton Butcher there in second, and Jonathan Gaston in position number 3. Robbie Milburn and Joey Brewer rounding out the top 5. Brandon Starnes, Matthew Fout, Kevin Brow, Brian Warner Jr., and James Hannon rounding out our top 10. Luke Rakuski there in position number 11. Skylar Douglas in 12th. Derek Husted back in that 13th spot after having a great run here in this one as you see our top 3 get lined up down here on the front stretch. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up here for the 91 rider Keith Hackney as he's going to park that 91 machine down here in victory lane. Let's get it, baby. Let's go, chat. Oh my, what a run. Let's see those checkered flags. Absolutely. Mama Bear coming into the chat already with the checkered flags here as Hackney parks it down in victory lane. Josh Ely coming in with the checkered flags in the NLR. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Josh cheering on Hackney. Mama Bear says, way to go. Keith Hackney, way to go. Absolutely. What a run. What a race. That's my guy. Unless Ty Racing, then I have to support my guy, Ty. This is true. This is true. Sometimes you just got to do that as we're going to get ready to jump up into the broadcast booth here with our top 3 finishers here in this one. We're going to get ready to bring them up here for their post-race interviews. Are we here? There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's bring Keith Hackney up here for his post-race interview as we're going to bring that 91 machine up here for his quick post-race interview after picking up the checkered flag here in this one, a place that we're pretty used to seeing Keith Hackney's up here in the broadcast booth. So we're going to bring Keith up here right now for his post-race interview. Hey, Keith, it's Aaron up here in the PeaceMaker broadcasting booth. You get a copy?
What's going on, buddy?
Not much. Keith, my boy, another great run, another solid race here for you as you park that 91 ride down here in victory lane at Eldora Speedway, man. Take us back through that one as we saw you quickest in qualifying. We saw you win your heat race, and then you start on the pole for this feature event. You lead a couple laps early, then you slide back, just kind of saving tires there before you start your march back to the front of the field. Took you a little while, but you got back there as you took the lead away. And from that point on, you never looked back, even with a few caution flags. Had those drivers right on your back bumper. But, man, what a great race, a great run, and a great strategy here for you as it all pays off and you get that 91 ride back down in victory lane.
Yeah, man. I decided to run this league kind of last minute ordeal. I just wanted to run some other stuff, and I love running the late models anyways, and then just since the update and stuff is just really fun, on these cars that you can actually get up on the bars with. So, just trying to get away from the street stocks a little bit. Obviously, late models and UMPs for sure. Other than that, as far as like the race, like I felt really comfortable. I was doing some things with my steering settings and stuff like that. Things I haven't really did before, just to accommodate for this fix set or whatever. So it's a little different, and whatnot like that. But yeah, like in the race there, I know what comes about. I've ran too many races in these late models, and longer races at that. And you better save a little bit, or your stuff's gonna go away. And even right there at the end, my stuff was going away a little bit. I just all those restarts. I was trying not to spin the tires on the start, and it was really really easy. I'd feel the right rear, sort of step out away from me a little bit, so I'd have to crack the throttle or whatnot. But man, if as long as you can just take care of your tires, man, and just stay out of trouble, like you'll be money. And when I can't remember what's his name, but I think we had a caution about halfway through, and he come in for a quick fix, and I thought about doing the same thing, but just seeing. I didn't think we was really going to have that many cautions, considering. And actually, we actually had a few more than what I thought. So that probably would have played in my favor as well. But at the same time, I wanted to see what I had, throughout the race. I was already pretty much on the march back up there, and them restarts are everything. And I think I started third on that one restart, and I timed it really good, and I tried to slide in between Dalton and third place or whatever. So it seemed to work out pretty good. It took me a minute to get my footing because I smacked the wall a little bit going down straightaway or on exit of 2. It's real easy to do here and stuff like that. But once I got comfortable, I was good. And then when I ran Dalton down, the caution come out, then I had to redo it all over again. And he got into the wall coming out of turn 2 as well, and that's when I decided to make my move. And I didn't know if he was going to have a run or what he was doing, and so I sort of cracked the throttle in mid slider, and then I realized he wasn't going to have the run, so I was trying to get back on the throttle, and I was just spinning the tires all the way up the track. And luckily, obviously he has enough awareness to, if he's going to throw a crossover, he's going to do it. So, kudos to him. And, I like this league. Granted, I know it could get bigger and better. And first night out, you got to work all the kinks out and stuff like that. There's maybe a couple things I can put in the suggestion box to help him and them moving forward. And we'll just see what happens next go around.
Absolutely, my boy Keith. A great run, a great race as you park the 91 ride back down here into victory lane. Who would you like to thank here for such a great performance, a great drive, and a great run as you're able to pick up yet again another checkered flag and get this series kicked off on the right foot?
Man, I got first and foremost, I gotta give a shout out to my biggest fan on the sim, and that's you. So I just want to go ahead and throw that out there. But other than that, man, I just NLR, unfortunately, they wasn't able to run this league and stuff like that, and I took over, or I'm gonna do some pictures for the league. So it seemed to be all right, and we all get along and stuff like that. So I'm very thankful for them having me over here. And it's not always going to be like this, but damn it, we're going to make it where it is. But other than that, like I said, NLR, all the guys over there, they're actually running another league tonight. CFM, can't say enough about them guys and stuff like that. Everything that we've just come accustomed to these last couple weeks and grown to know and with all the sets and stuff that we have available, for every other thing that we run. NH Lens, Paints by Grippy, 09 Laser Engraving, Papa Mike Promotions. I'm telling you, man, just so many people. We say this over and over and over again, and I just feel we keep having races like this and podiums and wins and stuff like that. We're just going to add more people to the list. So huge shout out to everybody that's involved, and you for doing what you do, and Dalton and them for putting us on, and we will see y'all next week.
Absolutely, Keith. We look forward to seeing you back onto the racetrack. We look forward to seeing you possibly back up here in victory lane, as we always know that 91 ride doesn't matter. Once you get behind the wheel of, you're going to be, you're going to be up towards the front of the field and trying to duke it out for the win here, no matter what. So we look forward to seeing you back out onto the racetrack, and congratulations on picking up the first checkered flag here of the series.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Absolutely. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your day.
All right, man. You too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, huge congratulations once again there to our race winner, Keith Hackney, as he's able to park that 91 ride down here in victory lane. Secretly, Peace's favorite driver is Dobbs. Listen, I love all the drivers in here, man. I love them all. Brian, my boy, dude guy coming in showing the love. Brian coming with the checkered flags and smashing the like on the stream. Clifford Bellamy, Scott Dobbs coming in with the reactions as well. And then, once again, a huge shout out to Matthew, Glenn, Justin, Toll, Josh Ely, everyone that came in just throwing some crazy. I see Joseph Caldone in here as well. Joe, my boy. That's Joe Calzone, as we like to call him, around the PeaceMaker 420 booth, you know, and everyone else coming in showing all the love here, man. But all the big stars like Matthew and Justin went absolutely crazy there, sending a crazy amount of stars. Ely coming in with a big dono as well. Absolutely insane. Huge thank you to all those guys as we're going to get ready here to pull in our second place finisher on the evening. And as I said, Scott, I love them all, man. Anyone that gets out here and puts on a good show for us and is a nice, respectable, kind-hearted human being definitely has my support 100% out there, man. Doesn't matter if you're on whatever team or whatever car you drive. Doesn't matter if you're a good, respectful human being and you can show respect to one another. And, obviously people get upset here and there. Things happen, and I understand that. But, I mean, it's how you conduct yourself, day to day. And, that's the big thing with me, man, is you give respect, you get respect, and that's what it's all about. As we're going to get ready to pull in our second place finisher right now. The man with the plan, the guy who put it all on, our second place driver here in this one. The 38 ride of Dalton Butcher, as Dalton comes home here in position number 2. Led a lot of laps. Unfortunately, just couldn't hold off the 91 ride of Keith Hackney there at the end. We're going to get ready to pull in that 91 machine, or the 38 machine, up into the broadcast booth. Hey, Dalton, it's Aaron up here in the PeaceMaker broadcasting booth. To get a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Dalton, my boy, what a run, what a race, what a drive, man. We saw you jump up on top of the wheel. You're able to get around Keith Hackney pretty quickly in this one, but kind of slid back a little bit, saving a little bit of tires as you guys were, still running some very, very fast lap times at the front of the field and, pulling away quite a few distances there a few times, even with the caution flags. We saw you and, Matthew Fout and a couple other drivers really start to separate yourselves from the rest of the field there as Hackney kind of fell back. You continued to lead a ton of laps, but late in this one, you saw that 91 ride starting to charge back through the field, and here he is being able to get by you late in this one, take that lead away. You tried to hunt him down there those final 10 or 12 laps, and unfortunately just quite didn't have enough there at the end to get around him.
Yeah, I've got much respect for Keith. I mean, he's a will man, like I told you before the race even started. And during one of the early cautions, he actually PM'd me, and he's like, "You're going to burn that up." And I'm like, "Yeah, but we're going to try." But, I mean, I got up front, and I was just trying to hold on. I was hoping it would just go green because I was hoping to get, like, a big enough lead that he couldn't come back. But as you saw, we had a few cautions, and, I mean, like I said, he's a will man, so I'll take second any day to that man.
Absolutely, man. Nothing wrong with a solid second-place finish to a driver like Keith Hackney, and being able to, still beat so many other great, talented drivers there behind you is, he saw a lot of fast cars out there, a lot of big movers, guys coming from the back of the pack and working themselves up towards the front, and some drivers having some issues there later on with, the tire wear and then how slick the track was starting to get at the end. And luckily enough, you're able to hold on and hold off all those great, talented drivers there behind you and come home with a solid second-place run.
Let's go!
And park that 38 ride up here on the podium. Dalton, who would you like to thank here for such a great run and strong performance at Eldora Speedway?
So we were on fixed setups, but I got to shout out Speed Ranch. That's my team. Got to thank my personal team, Kamikaze Motorsports, Robbie Milburn and Matt Fout. They were in here with us tonight. I got to thank Mike Lonis over at Dice Race Designs, Keith Hackney at NH Lens, and I got to shout you out for putting this broadcast on, brother.
Absolutely, my boy Dalton. A great run, a great race. We look forward to seeing you back out onto the racetrack here for the next one, and hopefully, maybe one spot better and beating that 91 ride and parking the 38 machine down here in Victory Lane.
So we're going to try it.
Beauty. Dalton, enjoy the rest of your evening.
You too, brother.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up there for our second place finisher, Dalton Butcher, as Dalton comes home here in position number 2. Yo, Billy Northcott, my boy Billy coming in with the like on this stream. Blake Danner coming in, becoming a follower. Blake, welcome to the PeaceMaker family. Welcome to the PeaceMaker crew coming in, smashing that follow button. If you guys haven't already, hit the like on the stream, hit the share, hit the follow button. If you're watching over on YouTube, hit that sub button as we continue to build on every single channel as we're going to get ready to go green. We're about ready to go green flag racing ourselves here as we're ready to go here to bring in our third place finisher in this one as our third place driver, Jonathan Gaston, waiting patiently here down pit side, ready to pull him in. As don't read that top banner, that is wrong. That is wrong. It is not the correct finishing order as Jonathan Gaston coming home here in position number 3. I don't know why it does that. It makes all the noises after the race is already over. It decides to make all the noises, and then it's right in the middle of the interviews. It's super annoying as we're going to pull in our third place finisher here, Jonathan Gaston, up into the broadcast booth for his post-race interview. Hey, Jonathan, it's Aaron up here in the PeaceMaker broadcasting booth. You get a copy?
Sure do. How you doing tonight?
Not too bad, Jonathan, my boy. A great run, a great race here as you were able to, kind of hang back early on in this one. We didn't really see you pushing too hard or making super crazy moves, trying to work yourself through the field. But as time went on and the laps continued to click off, you kind of just started to roll closer and closer to the front. And here you are at the end of this one with so many talented drivers there behind you and 2 great drivers right in front of you that you just couldn't quite catch. But nonetheless, an absolutely amazing run, a great drive here for you as you parked that 95 ride up here on the podium in position number 3.
Yeah, I tell you what, it feels like a win to me. Going into practice, I was sliding all over the place. Qualifying, I think I started like 14th. I was just terrible. As the race went on, I just took my time. I tried not to spin the tires, which is hard to do with racing this Logitech setup I got. I know I'm racing against guys that probably have $1,000 in their wheel, and here I have $300 in mine. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really shocked myself by doing that tonight.
Absolutely, man. A great run, a great start to the series here as you park the 95 up here in position number 3. Jonathan, who would you like to thank here for such a great run and strong performance here at Eldora Speedway?
I got to thank my wife first for letting me do this. She's in there with my little boy. He's special needs, and he does take a lot of time and effort. And I just thank her a lot for allowing me to come in here and live my dream. It's not a real race car, but it's probably the closest thing that I'm ever going to get to. So I definitely want to thank her. I want to thank David Barniak, Precision Engineering Graphics. He does home designs out of Williamstown, West Virginia, Hall Drilling, and Tom's Tires.
Beauty. Well, Jonathan, congratulations on the solid third place finish here in this one. Hopefully we'll see you back out onto the racetrack for the next race, and hopefully we'll see you back up here in the broadcast booth, maybe a couple spots better and up there in victory lane.
We're going to give it a try.
Beauty. Jonathan, enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for our third place finisher, the 95 ride of Jonathan Gaston, as Jonathan comes home here in position number 3 in this one. What a run, what a race, and what a drive here by all these drivers. Yo, Gage, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gage coming in with that follow over on Twitch. Gage coming in showing all the love. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys check us out over on the purple site over there on Twitch. Make sure you check us out on YouTube as well, as we want to start doing a lot more, offline content there, and a lot of, videos and everything else is really where we want to start putting all of our extra videos and everything else over there on that one. So what's the new crazy game? Okay, so listen, the new crazy game that we're going to be doing later. Can I join? Unfortunately, it's a series, Gage. You'd have to talk to the league guys and everything else to be able to jump in. Unfortunately, you'd have to ask those guys. And unfortunately, the racing action's already over. Yo, DMAC194 coming in with that follow as well over there on Twitch, coming in some matching that follow button. As, man, the new game, it's pretty crazy. Honestly, you're just gonna have to tune in, Matthew, because like it's hard to explain without getting myself in trouble on Facebook. It's hard to explain. We will be live later on tonight. We're actually gonna start probably with a little bit of Apex with Ty. We're gonna be jumping in there with Mr. Ty Dickinson, doing a little bit of Apex for probably about an hour or so until the boys get in. A name. It is called Six Days in fuck. I can't even say it. Let me see here real quick. Let me see. I did it earlier. I called it 6 days in Fiji. It's not Fiji. It's Fallujah. 6 days in Fallujah. That's the game we're getting into next. Okay, that's the game that we're going to be playing later on tonight. It's absolutely unreal. It's the most probably realistic first-person shooter game that I have ever played, and it's going to get absolutely crazy. We got my boy Kevin Odell, who's going to be jumping in playing with us, and a couple of his buddies, so we're going to have a full squad together. We're going to be jumping in there, and we're going to be trying to, try to see if we can make our way through Iraq, I guess, and, see some crazy stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. I tried to play last night, and it's tough. It is a very hard game, but it's the most realistic game that I think I've ever actually played, even over iRacing. The realism of it is absolutely insane. 6 days in Fallujah. It's absolutely crazy. We're going to be jumping into that later on. We'll be live over on Twitch and Kick later on for that one. So, listen, thank y'all for tuning in, though, man. You guys coming in, showing all the love here throughout the evening, man. Coming in with the likes, the shares, the comments. You guys coming in with all the stars, man. Justin Toll, Josh Ely, Matthew Glenn coming in with some massive, massive star bombs here throughout the evening. I can't thank those boys enough. Everyone coming in with the likes, the shares, the new followers, man. I appreciate everyone, and any of the new followers or subscribers over on YouTube. I appreciate you, and I thank you, and I welcome you to the PeaceMaker family, the PeaceMaker Crew. Unfortunately, Streamlabs for some reason doesn't show. They don't show the YouTube subs very often. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So if anyone did hit that sub button and didn't get an alert, I do apologize for that, as Streamlabs just doesn't like to do it. But listen, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for coming in, showing the love here all evening long and chilling with us. A huge congratulations to Hackney on picking up the win, and a huge congratulations to Dalton Butcher there coming home in second and putting on a great show here for us, and a great race. Is the first race of the Invitational Dirt Series. I think it was pretty dang good show, man. These guys put on a great show, a great blast here for all of us to watch in this one, and I appreciate them having me on board as the broadcaster here for this wicked event and this wicked series that they put together here. So a huge thank you to them, a huge thank you to all the series sponsors, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace out for now, chat. Peace out for now, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
I wake up again, but it feel like I'm dead. I don't understand how you could feel this way. I don't wanna move, so now I'm in my head, and I'm not sure if I'll see another day. Won't be long for I'm leaving it. I don't want you near. Don't you call, try to be sincere, but it was too severe. Staring in the mirror while I'm not my eyes. Tired eyes, they keep staring in the mirror while I'm not.
Watch it always at midnight when my brain wanna start these fist fights. Spent 6 days on this tour bus, I ain't catching rest, so this tour's up. I don't know what I'm famous for, we hurt and lost and it's obvious. I don't know who I'm playing for, cause I don't see your face in this audience. But soon someday I'ma take off big, and it won't be you that I take off with. Saw your story at Braden's house, it's embarrassing what you post about. How my heart used to turn me on, walk around with my jersey on. I don't know what changed or if I changed first. All I know, you're not who you were.
Staring in the mirror while I'm not my eyes. Tired eyes, they keep staring in the mirror while I'm not
Stay up for the movie, I don't wanna miss this scene. Only me fall asleep by you. Would have never missed a beat if I knew. But soon someday I'ma take off big, and it won't be you that I take off with. Saw your story at Braden's house, it's embarrassing what you post about. How my heart used to turn me on, walk around with my jersey on. I didn't know what changed or if I changed first. All I know, you're not who you were.